What's good, everybody? It's your Masteryhi Gaming back with another live play-by-play of the Phillies versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Right down here in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies won game one of the series against the Milwaukee Brewers 4-2. And they lost the game yesterday on Saturday 5-3. And the Brewers took the game two. So the series is tied 1-1. So tonight the Phillies had to win game three to finish off the series before they take on the 4-game series against the Colorado Rockies starting tomorrow. And so we have to do what we have to do here. And they said, Zach Wheeler did not good in last night's game. So we hope tonight, well, pitching for the Phillies, do really better. So we're gonna see what happens here. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens, y'all. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So yeah. So hopefully, and the Phillies coming to this game 6-9 on the season, and the Milwaukee Brewers coming to this game 9-6 on the season. So we're gonna see what happens here. And it's time for some baseball on a Sunday night. And this game is shown on ESPN, ladies and gentlemen. ESPN. I don't know what ESPN gonna say about some Phillies out here. We got Aaron Nolan up the pitch for the Phillies. Coming up the bat first is Andrew McCutchen at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Brewers players on base. No outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Those first in the face. He hits that one. That's high. It's going. Get it. And Matt Byrne caught that one. And Andrew McCutchen is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. And off the bat next for the Milwaukee Brewers is Christina Units. Off the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers, no Brewer players on base. One out. Top of the first. Here we go. Yeah, no, do another page. That's Christine right there, right in the glove down there. And right in the glove there. That's a ball. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then another Christine. He hits that one on the side. What was that? That's strike one. That's a 1-1. Here we go. Oh, and Louie. And then what's our best pictures right here. And we got another picture. I don't know why you hit that one. Strike two. That's a 1-2. And we got another picture. But this thing hits to that one. It's getting going on. Somebody get it. Get it. Matt Byrne caught another one. And Christina Yates is out. Second player of the Milwaukee Brewers is out. Okay, so coming up the bat next is Willie Adams. Willie Adams is coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers players on base. 2 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. And then we got another pitch coming up. Oh, I don't know why Willie hit that one. That's strike one. That's 0-1. And we got another pitch coming. Willie Adams right there. Right into the glove right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And we got another pitch coming up for Willie Adams right there. Right in the Glove again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And we're on nationally televised, guys. We're on ESPN, nationally televised. And I know ESPN always like to say something bad about all big sports, coming to hockey and baseball and basketball. You know how with basketball they say most things about Sixers, but that's a different story. And there's a pitch right there and threw right into the Young's glove. That's a strike. That's a strike 2. So that's a 2-2. And the pitch is right into the Young's glove again. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. And doing another pitch right there. Almost gonna hit Willie. And Willie Edmonds is advancing to first base. So Milwaukee Brewers got Willie Edmonds on first base. Don't worry, guys, my Vice Hopper jersey is on its way. It's got no kids for jersey balls. Email is on its way coming. So, like someone in Jamaica, New Jersey, New York right now. Coming up the bat next for the Milwaukee Brewers, we have Rowdy Therese. Rowdy Therese coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. We got one Milwaukee Brewer player on base, 2 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Come on, and got a pitch ready for Rowdy. Here we go. Rowdy Therese. Here we go. Launching that one. Right into the arms glove right there. The arms glove right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. That's a 1-0. Here we go. And then we got another pitch coming for Rowdy Therese. And here we go. Launch that one. Right into arms glove again. Oh, he threw it right to the Hoskins. Yeah. Try to get Willie and Liz out of here. And this is out. And Winterez is out. So we're moving on to the bottom of the first. And it's the Phillies turn up the bat. So let's see what the Phillies can do when it's the turn up the bat at the bottom of the first. There's this icing right here. And we got the Phillies lineup coming up, y'all. And we got Gene Segura, Ryan Haskins, Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, JT Ramirez, Kyle Swiller, Alec Bohm, Johan Camargo, and Matt Vernon. So that's the Phillies lineup for today's game, guys. And we have Eric Loney at the pitch for the Milwaukee Brewers. Coming up the bat is Gene Segura coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. No, 0 outs. Bottom of the first. And Eric just doing his first pitch for Gene. That's a strike one. That's 0-1. And Eric going to do another pitch right to his thumbs go up again. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Eric doing another pitch for Gene. He hits that one. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. Yeah, got another pitch coming for Gene. Get ready. Gene swing at that one again. That's a 5-ball. And watch this one. Then hit that one. Get down. Oh, and his teammate caught that. And Gene Segura is out for the Phillies. Coming up the bat next is Reese Hoskins. Reese Hoskins coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Eric wants his first release. He go right into his arms go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Here you go. Here you go. Another pitch gonna be right into the arms go again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Here it goes right into his own gloves again. Strike 1. That's a 2-1. See, really, here goes another one. It's that one. That's a 5-ball. That's strike 2. That's a 2-2. Yeah, everybody wants to know these. That's a ball. That's ball 3. That's a 3-2. There you got the pitch coming. You guys get ready. Swing that one high. Let that ball go to the gun. So nobody get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. And Angel kind of caught that one. And Reese Hoskins strikes out for the Phillies. Coming up the bat next is MVP Bryce Harper. MVP Bryce Harper coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. There you got the pitch coming for Bryce. He hits that one. That's high up there. That's strike one. That's on one. You know, Eric got no fish to be vice. Get ready. Right into the arms. Girl, that hit the dirt. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Here you go. Vice. Eric got no fish to be. Get ready. I don't know why Vice swing did that. Strike two. That's a 1-2. Look at that. I don't know why Vice swing did this. The ball passed your damn bat. You swing the thing. And it was on the pitch with Vice. It went right into the arms guard right there. Strike three. And Vice Harbor is out. And that is the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. And no either team has scored yet. So we have a scoreless baseball game at the end of the first. And when we come back from commercial break, we'll move on to the second inning. Move on to the second inning. And it'll be the Milwaukee Brewers' turn at the bat at the top of the second in the second inning. I just start off for the Phillies right now. Can't even get people on base. We can't even do that. Here we go, guys. I got one out already. Here we go. We got Hunter Renfroe. Hunter Renfroe is coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Renfroe is on base. One out. Top of the second. Here we go. And look about the pitch right here for Hunter Renfroe. Right into our arms glove right there. Right into our gloves right there. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And another pitch right to our glove again. That's strike one. That's a 1-1. You ain't doing so good, Hunter William Ford. No, you ain't doing so good tonight. And we got another pitch coming from Hunter William Ford. Launches it. Right into the arms up again. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. Yeah. You know, it's got another pitch coming up. Now the moving forward. Launch that one. Right now, arms up again. Strike three. And Hunter William Ford is out. All right. Yeah, Omar Mark says, Omar Marquez coming to bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Williams players on base. No Williams players on base. 2 outs. Top of the second. And on his first pitch. 2-1. And that's a strike one. That's on one. Yeah, and we got the pitch coming from Omar Marquez. Right there, the arms up again. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Oh my! Marquez, you ain't doing so good tonight for the Brewers. You ain't doing so good right now. 1 ball, 1 strike for you. Ain't good. Here you go. Here go. Doing the pitch again. Here's that one. And they caught that one. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. So Omar Marquez got 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yikes, ain't good for him. Here we go. Here we go. We got another pitch coming from Omar Marquez. I'm talking right now. It's glove again. Strike three, and Omar Marquez is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. Omar Marquez is strike three, and Omar Marquez is out for the strikes out for the Milwaukee Brewers. And we move on to the bottom of the second, and it's the Phillies' turn. It's the Phillies' turn up the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. And when it's their turn up the bat at the bottom of the second. Oh, the Hawks are doing good in this heat in Miami game, 16-15. And come on, Heat. Come on, Jimmy. Oh my God, Jimmy. Oh, he got this one. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. Jay. That's good. Ah. Yeah, oh. All right, PJ Tucker. All right, 70 to 60. Say, what's wrong with your team? Yeah, I just got some new headphones today, so we'll try these out. See the Saturn light. And we got Nick Cassiano coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Rivers on base. Bottom of the second. And the pitcher hit. He do one pitching. That's a ball. That's a ball. That's 1-0. And they do another pitch right there to Nick Cassiano. They hit that one. They caught that one. And Nick Cassiano strikes out for the Phillies. Nick Cassiano made the first base. My bad. I said it was wrong. And the first base. We got JT Ramirez coming up the bat for the Phillies. One Philly player on base. No outs. Bottom of the second. He goes and do that pitch right into the glove. That's strike one. That's 0-1. You know, and go throw no pitch for JT. JT, I know why you swinging that. That's strike two. That's 0-2. And got another pitch coming up for JT. You know, into the glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And then another pitch right there. JT hit that one. That's a 5-0. Into the pitch into the glove right there. And JT Ramirez, strike three, and JT Ramirez is out for the film. Not going to let JT strike down. Yeah, okay. So we got Kyle Schwarber off the bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base. One out. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Everybody throw his foot. Oh, they threw a pitch over the right trash. And he right trash tags Nick Cassiano. And he gets him back in the first base. First base bag. You know, it comes a picture of the Cubs, the right down glove right there. That's strike one. That's 0-1. You know, we got a picture of the Cubs right into his own glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Everybody throwing a pitch for you, Cal. Right, well, they hit the own glove right there. That's a ball too. That's a 2-1. Yeah, we got no picture of you, Cal. Get ready. Right into the own glove. And strike 2, that's a 2-2. Here we go. Kyle hits that one. Come on, Vita, come on, Nick Castellanos, right on second base. And Nick Castellanos is out. And Kyle Swear has advanced to first base. Yeah, Eric Boone up the bat for the Phillies. We got 154 on base. One out. Bottom of the second. No, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. And going to the pitch right up to Eric. And that's a strike 1. That's on 1. We got another pitch coming for Eric. Oh, I don't know Alex from the day. Strike 2. That's 0-2. Here we go. We got another pitch coming for Aaron. Right there, that's it right now. So that's a ball. That's a 1-2. And here goes another pitch right down, so right there. Strike 3, and that ball is out. And that is the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. No team hasn't scored yet. Still a scoreless game. That we end the second. So we're gonna move on to the third inning. Moving on to the third inning. It's the Milwaukee Brewers' turn up the bat. Is the Milwaukee Brewers' turn up the bat at the top of the third. So let's see what the Milwaukee Brewers can do at the top of the third. Jamal Jimmy hit this one. That was a tie game in the first. Wow. All right, dude, take me away over here. Come on. Here we go, y'all. The third inning will be starting soon, guys. And the Milwaukee Brewers team will be up the bat to start the third inning. And it's the top of the third for the Milwaukee Brewers, guys. So Right now, they're interviewing the Milwaukee Brewers general manager right now on ESPN. You know how they do like they do. Yeah, Keystone. Yeah, up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No weird players on base. 0 outs. Top of the third. And Nolan threw his first pitch to the Keystone. That's a strike one. That's 0-1. And Nolan got another pitch coming up for Keystone. That's in the arms up again. That's strike two. That's 0-2. Here we go. And we got another pitch coming for Keystone right here. I'm gonna like swing to that one. That's a and that's a wow. There we go. Come on, get him, come on, get him out. And then right there. And the arms up. Keystone didn't swing at that one. So that's a ball. That's a ball. That's 1-2. And another pitch for Keystone. I know he swing to that one. That's strike three. And Keystone Harura is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. So yeah, Jace Peterson at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No weird players on base. 1 out, top of the third, and those first pitch to Jace. That's strike one. That's 0-1. And we'll do another pitch up to Jace Peterson. That one's gonna hit him. That's a ball. So that's a 1-1. And we got another pitch up for Jace Peterson. And I don't know why he tried to. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. And we'll do another pitch for Jace. Jace Peterson swings at that one. That's a fire ball. That's strike two. That's a 2-2. And the pitch right there, the pitch right there, and Jace Peterson was hit set, and Juan Cabrera caught that in the outfield. And Jace Peterson is out from the Milwaukee Brewers. We got Roddy Therese at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Brewers players on base. 2 outs. Top of the third. And we're going to do his first base for Roddy. And that's strike. And that's strike one. That's 0-1. And do another pitch up from. And then do another pitch for Roddy. He tried to hit that one. It launches all the way, but it hits the top of the boom. And they caught that one. And Jay's feeding advances to second base. And attention is at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. We have 1 moving players on second base. Two outs. Top of the third. And Taylor is on second base for the Milwaukee Brewers. That's the only one. And we'll do first base to Angel. That's strike one. That's 0-1. And we'll do another pitch for Angel. That's strike two. That's 0-2. And I got another pitch coming up for Andrew. He's right now. Let's go again. That's strike three. And Andrew McCollum, former Philly, strikes out. And left this man Tyrone Taylor on base, on second base. Not going good for the Milwaukee Brewers right now. The guys, it's the Phillies turn, and moving on to the bottom of the third, and it's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do to try to get men on base and score a run probably in the bottom of the third. And the Phillies are going to be batting on the bottom of the third. The Phillies is going to be Johan Camilo, Matt Vernon, and Gene Segura. Alright. So we have three at the bat for the Phillies. No free base on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. And third first base. That's a strike one. That's on one. Then another one. That's strike. That's a ball. So that's a 1-1. And do another pitch to come in. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. Yeah, what's up to that? And get another pitch. Another one. Yeah, I'm like swing today. I'm stuff right there. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And we got another pitch coming to I like swing at that one. Come here. I like swing at them. Strike three, and Kamara is out for the Phillies. Our Spanish, but my Spanish and brother Johan Camille. You can what they could do, I can see, I could do the strike out. Dang, man. Gotta speak Spanish just for that, man. We got Matt Boone up the bat for the Phillies. No free pitches on base. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Here we go. And the pitch right into the arms guard. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And the pitch coming back, get ready. Right into the arms guard again. Strike one. That's a 1-1. And the pitch right there. Right, running hit that one. That ball's going way out to the left feet, left side of the state. This guy caught that baseball right there. He got something to take home for him tonight. Okay. And that's strike two. That's a 1-2. You got another pitch coming to you, man. Get running. And right now, I'll call that. I'll call that. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. You got another pitch coming to you, man. Matt on the white swing today. And strike three. And Matt Burner is out for the Phillies. We got Gene Segura coming up the bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Here we do his first pitch. His first pitch for Gene. Oh man, Gene could almost could have hurt his leg right there when he turned like that. And that's strike one. That's 0-1. And we got another pitch. Coming for Gene. And Gene, he swings at that one. That's in the dirt. Come on, Gene. Make it to first base. And Gene Segura has made it to the first base, ladies and gentlemen. Gene Segura has made the first base for the Phillies. All right, we got a man on base on first base, Gene Segura. Here we go. MVP, 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 MVP. And we got Reese Housen coming to the bat for the Phillies. 1 free play on first base. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Yeah, we got a pitch coming up for you guys. Come on. That's right there. Let's hit that one. That's strike one. That's 0-1. I said NP chance too soon before I thought Vice was coming up the bed. It was, Yeah, we got another pitch coming. We hit that one. Reese on the way swing at that. But that's strike two. That's 0-2. Some of that guy's might have coughing like that. Here we go. Here we got another pitch coming up for Reese Hoskins. Here we go. I don't know why Reese swing to that. Strike three. And Reese Hoskins is out for the Bills. And that is the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Still a scoreless baseball game. Like, nobody can get in. Nobody can score yet. Still a scoreless baseball game. So we move on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Milwaukee Brewers' turn at the bat at the start of the fourth inning. And let's see what the Milwaukee Brewers can do with their turn at the top of the fourth. And the players coming out the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers is going to be Christina Yelich, Willie Jimenez, and Rowdy Tellings. Yeah, we had Christina Yelich up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No runners on base, 0 outs, top of the fourth. And no one's always first pitch to Christina. And that's a strike one. That's on one. And we got another pitch on Christina. And that's an arms up right there. And that's strike two. That's 0-2. And we got another pitch on Christina. You know, he swing to that one. And strike three. And Christina Yelich is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. We have Winnie Emmys up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewer. No real players on base. One out, top of the fourth. And on the first base for William is. And that's a strike one. That's a 0-1. Alright, and we got another pitch coming up for William is. And here we go. He launches that one. I don't know why he's swinging that one. It's the right time zone. That's strike two. That's 0-2. There you go. And there's another pitch for William. He hits that one. Somebody get it. Somebody get it. And Nick Castellanos caught that one. And William is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you post notifications and notify every time I do a video live play-by-play. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Masteryhi Gaming 12. You know about every time I do another video live play-by-play. And follow me on Twitter and MacMini205 to notify when I go live for doing the videos live play-by-play. And here we go. We got Roddy Terrence coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Milwaukee Brewers players on base. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. And then we start first pitch to Roddy. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And we got another pitch to Roddy Terrence. Nobody swing to that one. Nobody swing to that one. So that's strike one. That's 1-1. Here we go. Okay, and we got another pitch coming up for Roddy Terrence. Here we go. He hits that one. Come on, go. He couldn't catch that. That hits the dirt. It's the grass. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. The right side gotta go back to the go back to bed. And we got another pitch coming up for Rodney. Here we go. He swinging that one. And we got another pitch coming up for Rodney. To these, here we go. Right there into the gun. That's good right there. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And we got another pitch coming up for Rodney says. Oh, he swings at that one. That's a foul ball. And another pitch in the body. I don't know why he swing at that. Strike three. And strike three. And right is out. ones. And guys, we move on to the bottom of the fourth. And it's the Phillies turn at the bat. So let's see what the Phillies can do when it's their turn at the bat for the bottom of the fourth. Still a scoreless baseball game. And now they're talking with Phillies General Manager Joe Girardi. Hey, I mean, here I go. I put General Manager. MVP, MVP, MVP. MVP box over the bat for the Phillies. No free pass on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. And then there's first base, the vice over. That's strike one. That's 0-1. And then do another pitch, the MVP box over. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And we got another pitch coming for Vice. Here we go. And he watches that. He writes it on the That's strike two. That's 1-2. Jesus, Vice. If you strike out again, I'm like, huh? 2 times we going if you strike out again, I'm like, damn, boys. And I gotta judge with your damn name on it and stuff. I'm glad to be buying it. And then up is the Vice Harbor. That's strike three. And Vice Harbor is out. Damn, boys. Vice Harbor strikes out for the Phillies. Got Nick Castellanos coming at the bat for the Phillies. No feedback on base. 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. And we just first pitch to Nick Castellanos. That's a ball. That's strike one. So that's 0-1. And we got another pitch coming for you, Nick. Get ready for it. Oh, Nick needs to get himself together. Okay. You're gonna get ready for this pitch. And we got a pitch coming for you, Nick. Get ready for it. And he launches it. And right to the glove right there. That's strike two. That's 0-2. Let me do another pitch. The Nick. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. All right, Nick, get ready. And we got another pitch coming up your direction. Launch his head. I don't know why you swing at that one. Strike three. And Nick Cassiani strikes out for the Phillies. And JT come at the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies on base. 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. And when that pitch to JT, JT tried to hit that one. And then the players caught that one. And JT is out. What's up, James? JT strikes out for the Phillies. So now we move on to now that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Now we move on to the fifth inning. It's Milwaukee Brewers' turn at the bat at the top of the fifth. So let's see what the Milwaukee Brewers can do at the top of the fifth inning. Last year, y'all didn't know. Okay, so I can clean that off. We have Hunter waiting for coming at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Brewers players on base. No outs. Top of the fifth. And Aaron Nolan do his first pitch up to him winning forward. And that's strike one. That's on one. Here we go. And Nolan got another pitch up to Hunter winning forward. Here we go. And that's in the arms glove. That's right. That's in the dirt. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And got another pitch coming behind the ring for it right there. Right to glove right there. Oh, that's what the game pitch the balls are in. Get them cool in there. And that's a ball too, so that's a 2-1. And another pitch right there. Try to beat out the Hoskins. And Hunter Renfrow is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. We have Roddy Therese coming with the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. We have the Milwaukee Brewers players on base. 1 out, top of the fifth. And Nolan threw the first pitch, Roddy, and that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then we got another pitch for Roddy Therese. That's right now on glove there. That's strike one. That's a 1-1. And then there's another pitch for Roddy. Right into on glove again. That's a 2-1. My bad, that's not right. That's what it is. Alright, I get these blue fights mixed up, man. And we got another pitch for Nunez. Right there, strike. I hit that one. That's strike two. That's a 2-2. Then you got, I can't get these white blue fights mixed up. That's my fault on that one. And we got another pitch for Nunez. Here we go. Right to unglove again. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. Here you go. Another picture in the running. He hit that one. Then the guys get it the first. And then it's out for the Milwaukee Brewers. And Keystone is at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. We have at the bat for the Milwaukee. I want to say it again. Keystone is at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No good face on base. 1 out. Top of the fifth. And to the first base for Keystone. That's a strike one. That's 0-1. And we got no pitch for Keystone. That's right into the arms glove right there. And that's strike 2. That's 0-2. It's right into the arms glove right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And we got another pitch coming up for Keystone. I don't know why he swinged at that one. And strike 3. And Keystone is out. And that is the end of And now we move on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat at the bottom of the fifth. Let's see if the Phillies can try to do something to get a score, one at least. And we still have a scoreless baseball game, y'all. 5 innings in, nobody's on the team score yet. The Phillies didn't score, the Brewers didn't score. It's still a scoreless baseball game. How you go through 5 innings of a baseball game and nobody scores in either team? Right. Here you go. We got Kyle Stewart coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. No outs. To the bottom of the fifth. And going to his first pitch to Kyle. To Kyle. And that was out of place. Kyle Stewart, runs to first base. And the ball's still out. Kyle Schwarber runs again, and he stops at second, and Kyle Schwarber is safe. Exit velocity, and Kyle Schwarber starts at second base. And Kyle Schwarber got extra inning just for that because the ball was still going on the ground. He stops at second base. And we got Alec Bohm off the bat for the Phillies. 1 Philly player on second base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And we're going to pitch right up to the glove. And that's a ball. And that's a 1-0. And we're doing the pitch up for everyone. And everyone is doing the pitch up there. So that's a ball. So that's a 1-1. And let's see, everyone do another pitch up to Eddie. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. All these pretty fans join baseball on the Sunday night at the Sydney Bank Party. pitch coming to be Alec. Get ready. Come on, Alec. Is the pitch right to that one? Let's go. That's a ball three. That's a ball. That's a ball three. That's a ball three. That's a 3-1. And we got another pitch coming up for Alec Boom. Here we go. And Alec Boom is advancing to first base. So we're gonna have Alec Boone on first base, Kyle Schwarber on second base. Here we go. We got Johan Camargo to the bat for the Phillies. We have Philly players on first base and second base. And we have no outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we got a pitch coming up for Johan. Right in the arms glove right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And we got the pitch coming up for Johan. Right there in the arms glove right there. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Alright, here we go. Got another pitch coming for you. Hit that one. And that's strike 1. That's a 2-1. That's strike 2. That's a 2-2. Got another pitch coming. You get ready for it. You hit that one. That's a foul ball. Oh, that ball going way up there. That's a second foul ball. And we got another pitch to one. He swings at that one. That's a 3 foul balls in this game, huh? You getting 3 foul balls? Oh, my. Yeah, you can finish the rest of that, yo. Alright, and we got another pitch on the over. Get ready for him. And that's alright, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, now. And I got the pitch on the over. Get ready for it. Alright, hit at that one. Strike 3, and we have Matt Billy coming up the bat for the Phillies. We have 50 players on first base and second base. And we got 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Here we go. This first pitch right into the club. So that's strike 1. That's 0-1. Here we go. We got my pitch, so you ready? Get ready. Right into the arms club again. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Yeah, I got another pitch, so you ready? Get ready. And then swing at that one. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. Yeah, got another pitch coming in for that. So he took it launched it. Here the arms club. That's a ball. That's a ball 2, so that's a 2-2. We're gonna pitch something right there. Right, hit that one. Hit the dirt. Come on, run, get it. Bases are loading now. Bases are loading. We got Matt Ben on first base. Alec Bohm advances to second base. And Castro advances to third base. Bases are loaded for the Phillies. Oh, we might get our first run score tonight. Right here on the bottom of the field, we might get him. Got bases loaded. The next player that goes at the base better hit something so we can get Castro to home plate. Come on. We got Gene Segura coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got the bases are loaded for the Phillies. We got 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Here we go. One of y'all lightsabers right here. And the first pitch right. And the first pitch for Gene. He's with that. He's in the arms club. That's strike one. That's on one. I got 3 chances right here, y'all. Let's go our first run of the game. Here we go. And we got another pitch coming again. Get ready. Oh, I almost hit Jane in the face. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And we got another pitch coming up again. He hit swings at that one. At that one. And that's strike 3. And Gene Cigar is out for them Phillies. So we have Reese Hoskins up the bat for the Phillies. We have bases loaded for the Phillies. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Here we go. Well, you gotta be alright, sir. You gotta be answer here. I thought James was ace along when he went to bat, but he wasn't. So now it's your turn. Donald Hoskins, here we go. And it got some of Hoskins right there. And into the arms glove. That's a strike 1. That's 0-1. And another piece of the Hoskins right into the arms glove again. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. There we go. And then we got another pitch coming for you, Hoskins, right there also. Right there. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. Yeah, I got another pitch coming for you, Hoskins. Get ready. It's one way swing today. That's a ball. Yeah, swing that. Strike 2. That's a 2-2. No, it's just try swing there. Nothing move past the bang. Here we go. And we got another pitch coming for you. Oh. Okay, Hoskins trying to get something together. Okay, now he's ready to hit. Ready to swing. Some baseballs. Here we go. And Lawrence right at the middle. And Reese Hoskins strikes out, yo. That is the end of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. Still a scoreless game. So we move on to the 6th inning. And it's the Milwaukee Brewers turn up the bat. Let's see what the Milwaukee Brewers can do at the top of the 6th. You can see me a little bit because I got the light on. Just to see me. Yeah, JSP's and at the back for the Milwaukee Brewers. No good face on base. 0 outs, top of the sixth. And no to his first pitch to Jace Peterson. That's a strike one. That's on one. Then there's no to another pitch for Jace Peterson. That's another pitch. That's strike two. That's on two. Here go Aaron Noon got another pitch for Jace Peterson. And that's a ball. And that's a 1-2. And Aaron Noon got another pitch for Jace Peterson. Right to the outside right there. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And I got another pitch coming up for Jace Peterson. Right to the O's glove again. That's strike three. And Jace Peterson strikes out for the Milwaukee Brewers. Tyrone Taylor off the bat for Milwaukee Brewers. No good players on base. 1 out. Top of the sixth. And no Jones first pitch after Tyrone Taylor. That's a strike one. That's on one. And then another pitch to Tyrone Taylor goes up. And Matt Billy caught that. And Tyrone Taylor is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. Coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers is former Phillies player Andrew McCutcheon at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Brewer players on base. No Brewer players on base. 2 outs. Top of the sixth. And here go Aaron Noon's first pitch, and then hitting the Downs glove. That's a strike one. That's on one. Here go Aaron Noon got another pitch coming up for Andrew. And it's right in the dirt. Here it's going. We'll throw to the first base. And we have got it. And Andrew McCutcheon is out. Is out. Is out. And now we move on to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do when it's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the sixth. Still a scoreless baseball game. Here you go. MVP. 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 You got two-time MVP Bryce Harper. Two-time NHL MVP Bryce Harper out the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the sixth. Going by his first pitch. And Bryce Harper hit that one and launch it all the way over there. That's a strike one. That's 0-1. And we're going to pitch up for Bryce. And goes in the arms glove. That's strike two. That's 0-2. Here you go. You got another pitch coming. You guys get ready. Right into the arms glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And got another pitch coming up for Bryce. And that's strike three. And Bryce Harper, MVP Bryce Harper strikes out for the Phillies. Nick Cristiano is at the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the sixth. And going to do first pitch after Nick. That's a strike one. It's 0-1. And going to do another pitch after Nick. That's strike two. And that's 0-2. And then going to do another pitch after Nick Castellanos. That's strike three. And Nick Castellanos is out for the Phillies. JT Williams comes up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the sixth. And going to his first base for JT. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And we got another pitch coming up from JT. JT hits that one. That's in the grass. That's in the grass. Come on, make it up, make it up. JT, keep going. JT, and JT stops at second base, ladies and gentlemen. JT Ramirez stops at second base. Here we go. We got Kyle Swivels at the bat for the Phillies. We have one Philly player on second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the sixth. Here we go. And we got a pitch going to be Kyle. Right into the arms go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. There we go. And we got another pitch coming for you, Kyle. Kyle swinging that one. That's strike one. That's a 1-1. And we got another face coming for you, Kyle. Get ready. And he do that pitch. He do that pitch. He do that right to I was gone again. And that's strike two. And that's a ball. That's a 1-2. And we only got another pitch coming for you, Kyle. Get ready. And right now, step again. That's strike three. And that's the end of the. And that's the end of the six. And that's the end of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. And just like I was doing his everything is bad and everything that he was bad. So we move on to the seventh inning, ladies and gentlemen. Still scoreless game. We move on to the seventh inning, ladies and gentlemen. And we move on to the seventh inning, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Milwaukee Brewers turn up the bat. And let's see what the Brewers turn up the bat. Let's see what the Milwaukee Brewers can do at the top of the seventh. Can somebody on the either team score one or something? Because this is game starting to get a little bit like dry here. Like, we got to score one game. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Christine, yes, coming out the back for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Blue Bears on base. 0 outs, top of the seventh. And no one doing his first pitch. They just did. And that's strike one. That's on one. We got another pitch coming up against 16. That's right in the Owens glove right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And we got another pitch coming up against 16. That's right in the Owens glove again. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. Okay, and I got another page coming up for Christine. I know you switched that one. No, that's a foul. Look at that ball's right there. He's swinging that one, man. That's not the glove. And the pitch right there, right? That was good right there. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And look at the pitch coming to Christine. He swings at that one. That's foul ball. And look at the pitch coming to Christine. Oh, he swings at that one. And that was right there. Strike 3. And Christine, yes, is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. We got Willie Evans coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. No Willie Evans on base. 1 out. Top of the 7th. And we'll do his first pitch to Willie Evans. That's a strike 1. That's 0-1. And then Noah got another pitch coming up for Willie Evans right there. He hits that one. It's in the ground ball. And it just goes and smash the ball to the right Toscan. And Willie Evans strikes out. We got Robbie Tins coming up the bat for Milwaukee Brewers. No Willie Evans on base. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. And Noah does his first pitch. That's a strike 1. So that's 0-1. And Noah got another pitch coming for Robbie. And launches that one right into those go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And we got another pitch coming for Robbie right to those stuff right there. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And then we got and then try to get stuff together. Alright, everything's good. You ready to pitch? Alright. And then we got another pitch coming up. Right there, that was good right there. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And got another pitch right there, that was good. That's a strike 2. That's a 3-2. And I got another pitch coming up for Riley. He swings at that one. That's a foul one. And I got another pitch coming up for Riley. And so that hits it right there too. Right there. And Riley turns his out for the Brewers. And right, guys, we move on to the bottom of the 7th. As the Phillies turn at the bat, let's see what the Phillies can do at the bottom of the 5th, at the bottom of the 7th for their turn. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. We got Alec Long coming off the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Here we go. And Box Boone do his first pitch. At a boom. And that's a strike 1. So that's an 0-1. That's what we got in the pitch at a boom. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And that's what we got in the pitch for Allen. Right into the gun. That was good right there. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. And Box Boone got another pitch coming for you. I had to get ready. And that's strike 3. And the other ball strikes out for the Phillies. Yeah, we got Hoo-Han. We got Johan Camingo up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Here we go. That's what I got a pitch coming review. Almost gonna hit with his, but it's right there. I'm slow. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. You know, that's what I got a pitch coming review. Right there, that was good. Right there. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And that's what I got a pitch for. Right there. He hits that one. And that's strike 2. That's a 1-2. And Vasbo got another pitch coming to you. Get ready for it. And right, that was good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And the Vasbo coming on the pitch. Today he's in the grass. Hard. Camilo is out for the Phillies. We got Gene Segura coming up the. We got Gene Segura coming up the. Wait. No, we got Dual Herrera coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Yeah, Dual coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. And the rest of the hits that one. He caught it. And that is the end of the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Still a scoreless baseball game. So we move on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. And move on to the 8th inning. Let's see what the Milwaukee Brewers going to do. It's their turn at the bat. at the top of the eighth. Can the Phillies score one or something? Because we had to wait to the eighth inning just to get a score before the eighth. I think they. Oh yeah, the game's back on. And the overall movements at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers players on base. One out. Top of the eighth. Here we go. I'm going to hit really for is out for the Phillies because, I mean for the Milwaukee Brewers. He just got striked out. So let's see if we get strike Omar. Then is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. Let's see if we can get. Oh, we got Juice Familiar is on the mound. Oh yeah. Juice Familiar through his first base for Omar. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. Here you go. And this way to another pitch right into our arms glove. Almost swing that. That's a strike one. That's a 1-1. We got another page coming up for a while. Here we go. And another page right there, and let's go again. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. And there's another pitch right there. I'm gonna hit. Oh, I'm caught that. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And there's another pitch right there. I was going right there. That's a ball three. That's a 3-2. And this one got another pitch coming up. He must just he swings at that one. And this one got another pitch coming up. That's strike three. And Nunez strikes out for the Milwaukee Brewers. You got one at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers is on base. One out. The top of the inning. And it went to the outfield, and Nick Castellanos called that. And that is and well is out. And now we move on to and that's the Phillies turn at the bat. And it's the Phillies turn at the bat it's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do for their turn at the bottom of the eighth. Jason Gore coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the eighth. And we got Williams pitching for the Milwaukee Brewers. And that's a ball. And that's a 1-0. And Williams, I know it's going to be James right to the arms got right there. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And he's doing another pitch right to arms good for James. He hit that one. So that's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. Williams on the pitch going to be James right to the arms good right there. And Gene Segura advances to first base, ladies and gentlemen. We got Reese Hoskins at the bat for the Phillies. We got one free player on base, on first base. No outs. Bottom of the eighth. Here we go. Williams got a pitch coming up for Hoskins. Right in his thumb. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. All right, Williams got another pitch coming up for Hoskins. Here we go. That's it right now. Let's go again. That's the strike 1. That's a 1-1. The free sports guys out there at the baseball game, even for TikTok. But no. Anyways, another pitch out there to Hoskins. Going. And caught that one. And Reese Hoskins is out for the Phillies. MVP, MVP, MVP. 2-time MVP for the NHL. We vice off the bat. Vice off the bat. One free player on base. 1 out. Bottom of the eighth. Here we go. And wins to the pitch. Right swing to that one. And Don's got right there. Strike 1. That's on 1. And one's on the pitch on the vice swing to that one. Come on, Jen, get it, second. Come on, right, oh, right there. So Nick Castellanos is up the bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base. We got 2 outs, bottom of the inning. And this at the bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base. And 1 out, bottom of the inning. Here we go. Nick hit that one. That's strike one. That's 0-1. Here we go. And we're gonna pick up a Nick. And Nick's only that one. That's strike two. That's 0-2. And we're doing that pitch right there. Now it's right there. Right there. That's strike three. Wait. Yeah, Nick's only not there. That was dumb. And that's strike three. And Nick Castellanos strikes out. And that's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Still scoreless baseball game, no one score yet. So we move on to the 9th inning. And it's the Milwaukee Brewers turn up the bat. Let's see what the Brewers can do at the top of the 9th. Yeah, guys. Yeah, anytime come up to bed. Yeah, can you look up? Yeah. Anytime come to bed for the Brewers. We got one Brewer player on base. I think that's one. And top nine. And the pitch up to that's one. That's strike one. That's ball one. And they do another one. That's a ball. And that's a ball one. And then do another one. And that's a ball two. And that's a 2-1. And try to beat out. And his teammate got struck down. He's the one sending for base. Now, Andrew comes on first base. And Jack Peterson moved to third base. Back out those on the continuum, man. Yeah, Christina is coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. So yeah, Christina is coming up the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, real players on first base and third base. One out, top of the ninth. Here you go, Cohen can use a good pitch right there. Cohen can use a pitch right there. Christine straight and swings it down. That's strike one. That's on one. Yeah. The Facebook is seeing right now. So right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. The pitch right there hits the dirt. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. And the got another pitch on the scene. And he hits that one. That's high. Damn. Yeah, they're going on. They're going on. And Jace Peterson made it to home plate. And the Milwaukee Brewers had scored their first run of the game in the top of the ninth. Damn, Philly offense was terrible on that one. So the score is the Milwaukee Brewers got 1-1, the Phillies got no one, and the Milwaukee Brewers finally got themselves on the board in the top of the ninth. And Willie is going to be at the bat for the Milwaukee Brewers. He had one player on first base, 0 and 1 out, top of the ninth, and first base. And Willie just tried to pick it up, and then he Willie can even Willie is out for the Milwaukee Brewers. Alright guys, we move on to the, hey guys, now we move on to the, it's the Phillies turn at the bat, and we move on to it's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do at the bottom of the ninth. And the score is the Milwaukee Brewers score got 1 run, the Phillies got no runs, and that's the score right now. We got Judge Hader pitching for the Milwaukee Brewers. We got J.T. Will coming up the bat from the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the ninth. Here we go. And Judge Hader to his first base for J.T. Moving to the arms glove right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Judge Hader another base for J.T. right in the dirt. Come on, J.T. Run. And J.T. Mills is out for the Phillies. We got Kyle Sword coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Josh Hader to his first base for Kyle. And that one's always good right there. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. Josh Hader got another pitch coming for Kyle. I don't know why Kyle swung at that. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And Josh Hader another pitch up for Kyle. The right is always good right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. Josh Hader got another pitch coming for Kyle. Right is always up again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Josh Hader got another pitch coming for Kyle. Right to always go up again. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. Yeah, Josh Hader got another pitch coming for Kyle right there. Another pitch right there. That's strike 3. And Kyle Swimmer is out for the Phillies. Coswell is fighting with the he just threw his bat down. Yo, Coswell is going off, yo. Coswell is going off. He is going off. Yeah, man, just come in and talk to the Colin's like, yo, he's still talking to him. He's still going on. Somebody get him for cocky. Yo, can you get ejected in the baseball game? Can you get ejected in the baseball game? I don't even know. Yeah, Kaka almost broke his baseball bat for that, man. That would have been like, yeah, Kaka was down swimming, man. The fans had to see you go off like that. Yeah, okay, so we have Alec Bowl coming at the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Only two outs. Bottom of the ninth, here we go. And Josh Harder doing his first pitch. To the other room, that's a ball, that's 1-0. And Josh Harder doing another pitch up there. That's a strike one, that's a 1-1. Josh Harder got another pitch coming up for Aaron. And nobody else swing at that one. That's strike two, that's a 1-2. You know, take another picture of you. Oh, I'm gonna hit that one. It's going. Oh, right in the glove. And that's it. That's the game, yo. That's the game. 1-0. That's the game, yo. That's the game. The Walker Rules 1-1. 1-0. Phillies lost. 1-0. In the bottom of the ninth. 1-0. The final score is the final score is 1-0. And the Phillies move on to 6-9 and 6-10 on the season. And the Milwaukee Brewers move up to 9-7 on the season. We won to 10-6 on the season. So the Phillies get their 10th loss, and the Milwaukee Brewers get their 10th win. So bad night for the Phillies. And yeah, and that means that the Milwaukee Brewers have won 2 games out of the series on us. The Milwaukee Brewers have won game 2 and game 3 tonight for us. We only won 1 game for us. So the Milwaukee Brewers have a 2-game series win on the Phillies. And we only won 1 game from the Milwaukee Brewers. We only won game 1. We lost game 2 and 3. That's just embarrassing. And that being said, guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies versus the Colorado Rockies game tomorrow at 6:45. So let me know that. But I will be streaming game 2 of the Phillies versus the Colorado Rockies game 2 at 6:45 on Tuesday, and I will be streaming Wednesday's game of the Phillies versus the Colorado Rockies game 3 at 6:45 on Wednesday. I'll be definitely doing that. And then when that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. And I will see you guys right back here on Tuesday for the Phillies versus the Colorado Rockies game 2 of the 4-game series we have against the Colorado Rockies right here in Philadelphia at the Citibank Park at 6:25 p.m., guys. Hope you tune in for that stream. With that being said, I see you guys on my next Phillies live play-by-play. Good night, everybody.